Hello, today we are going to learn something very interesting. You might have tried to do squares of two-digit numbers, numbers which are around 50, like from 30 to 70, and you might have faced problems. The calculation is difficult there, right? You have to do the multiplication that you have learned in school. It's a bit tricky. I mean, it's a long method that we do. But today we are going to learn one method from Vedic Maths, which is going to make it very easy for you. So let's see what this is. So we have to find the square of 43. So this, just to let you know where you can use it, is you have Pythagoras theorem, right? Where you have to find the squares of sides of the triangle, right? So there, finding these squares will be very helpful for you. Okay, you can find these squares very easily. Similarly, you also have it in the quadratic equation where you have to find the d for equation, right? D equals to b square minus 4ac. So there also you can find the squares of these numbers. If it is present as b, you can find it very easily. So let's see how to do this. So what is the square of 43? Okay, 43 is close to 50, right? If I can divide it 43, I mean if I can write 43 in such a way that it's a single digit number, you can tell me the square of 43 very easily, right? So let's say square of 6. What is the square of 6? 36. 6 is a 36, right? 6 square is 36. What is the square of 8? 8 area 64. And what is the square of 7? That is 7 into 7, that is 49. If these are one digit squares, you can find it very easily. But if it's 43 square that you have to find out, how do we do it? And I don't want to use the multiplication method. It's very, I mean, it helps, right? You can find out the value of the multiplication, but then it's not that friendly, right? You have to do multiple steps, you have to multiply, then do the addition and all. Those we don't want to do as of now. So what we'll do, we have to find the 43 square. Now, what is the difference between 50 and 43? Because these numbers are close to 50, right? So that's why I'm asking what is the difference between 50 and 43. 50 minus 43 is 7, right? Now I'm going to use this 7 only. So can you tell me what is the square of 7? Square of 7 is 49. That's what we have seen just now, right? So I'll just write 49 here. Okay. But for the first part, what do we do? I'll use the 7 again. So 50, what is the square of 50? 50 square is 2500. 5 into 5 is 25, right? So I'll use this 25 and I'll subtract this 7, which is written here. So 25 minus 7 is 18, right? And this is the answer. Can you find the square so easily? You didn't do multiplication. You did multiplication only for single digits, and you use subtraction only. Didn't do anything else, but still we have the answer. If you want, we can try the square multiplication here. 43 into 43, 3 3s are 9, 3 4s are 12, right? 4 3s are 12, 1 carry, 4 4 16, 1 17. So this becomes 9, this becomes 4, this becomes 8, and 1. 1849, which is our answer, which we found out without using this multiplication method. Did you see? Did you see? Do you understand what is the benefit of this? Okay, let's see for 46 square, right? I have to find the 46 square. Again, the same thing. So first thing is this number is close to 50. Okay. So this is applicable only for numbers around 50. Okay. From 30 to 70 you can use it. So what's the difference between 50 and 46? That is 4, right? So I'm going to use this 4 only to find the answer. Again, the answer will be in two parts. For the last part of the answer, I'm going to write 4 square. 4 square is what? 4 4 is 16. I'll write 16 here. And for the first part again, difference of 25 and 4. 25 minus 4 is 21. And this is our answer. You understand? It is so easy to do this type of questions. Okay, one more thing. So this is, okay, let me see if I have numbers around 50. Okay. So I hope this is clear, right? Now, we have seen numbers from 40 to 50. If I have to find the square of 54, how do I do that? Using the same method, I don't want to do the multiplication. I want to find the square of 54 using the same method. Okay, then let's do it. So base is 50. What is the difference between 54 and 50? 4, right? Okay. So what I'll do is I'll write the square of 4 here. 4 fours are 16. Again, 16, same thing. Now this is 4 more than 50. So that's why I'll have to add 25 to it rather than subtract, which we were doing before. Okay, let me write this was minus 7, right? Minus 7 and minus 4. So that's why we have subtracted it from 25 in both the questions. But here, if you see, it is more than 50. So that's why I'm adding 25 and 4, which becomes 29. And this is our answer. Hope you understood. This is an easy way to find the squares of numbers between 30 and 70. So 58 square we have to find out again. So base is 50. Difference is 8 plus 8, right? So again, same thing. What is 8 square? 8 is 64. And for the first part, you just add 25 to it. Nothing else. 25 plus 8 is 33. This is your answer. You don't need to multiply at all, right? Two-digit multiplication is not required. You are just multiplying the single digit, like 8 into 8, 4 into 4. Hope you understood this part as well. Okay. Uh, okay, I think this one you have already done. We can leave this one, or maybe we can do it. So it's okay. So 44 square we have to do. How do I do this? Difference between 50 and 44? 6, right? So can you tell me what is the answer? This is 6 square, which is 36. And this is 25 plus or minus. This is 6 less than 50, right? So it should be plus or minus. It should be minus 6, right? It is minus 6. That we are just uh, adding 25 to this number. If it is minus, we have to do minus only. 25 minus 6 is 19. 1936 is our answer. Okay. Similarly, for 57 square, how do I do? Again, difference of 50 and 57 is plus 7. So 7 square is 49. And for the first part, 25 plus 7, because it is plus 7, right? 25 plus 7 is 32. So this is our answer. Okay. But there is one complication that you will have to handle here. Okay. So let's see in this one. What is 48 square? So difference between 50 and 48 is minus 2. So till now, if you see in any of the above questions, we had 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, all those numbers were coming, right? So the answer or the squares of those numbers were two-digit numbers, like 4 square is 16, 5 square is 25, 6 square is 36, 8 square is 64. But here in our scenario, when we have to find the square of this number, it will be 2 square is 4. But the thing is, we have to write always two digits here. Okay, so that's why 2 square is 04. And again, we are going to do the same thing here on the left hand side. 25 minus 2 is 23. 2304. This is our answer. So simple thing that you need to add is you need to add 0 in case it is the answer of the square is coming as single digit. Similarly, if you see this one, 51 square we have to do. 51 minus 50 is 1. So again 1 into 1 is 1 square is 1 only. But then I can't put single digit. I'll have to put two digits. So 0, 1. And here on the left hand side, 25 plus 1 is 26. This is our answer. So simple using Vedic Maths, right? Okay. So we have done the questions between 40 and 40 to 60. Now let's see if the numbers are beyond this. Let's say that we have to find the square of 36. How do I do it? So you can use the same method here. So can you tell me how do I do this question? Do you want to tell me the answer? Can you write it in your comments before you see further? Okay. So what is the difference between 50 and 36? This is minus 14, right? So for the last part of the answer, what do I do? Minus 14 square, which is 14 square, is 196. But I can write only two digits here. So 1 will go as carry to the next part. And here what do I do? 25 minus 14 is 11. 11 plus this one is carry, right? 11 plus 1 is 12. 1296 is our answer. We don't need to do multiplication here for two-digit numbers. We are finding the squares directly using the Vedic Maths formula. Similarly, if you see 60, 12, 62, We have to find the square of 62 here, right? Again, same method you can apply. Do you want to tell me what is the answer before I do it here? Okay, so difference between 62 and 50 is plus 12. So 12 into 12 is 44, 144. So I'll write 44 here and 1 as carry. And for the first part of the answer, 25 plus 12, which is 37. 37 plus 1 is 38. 3844 is our answer. So for numbers which are between 30 to 70, you can easily find the squares of these numbers using this method. Okay, because you can take the base as 50 and you can easily find the squares of these numbers. So this will be very helpful when you do trigonometry questions, when you have to apply Pythagoras, or you have to apply b square minus 4ac in the quadratic equations. There also you can use it. Or similarly, I mean, in case you have to find out the value of x and you have to find the square of any number, you can use it this method there as well. I hope it's clear. In case it is not, if you have any doubt, please write in the comment section. I will try to answer it as soon as possible. Okay. So hope you understood and you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.